Doesn't look like you're here. I guess that's why it's an auto host. But thanks. Thanks for the host. Anyway, in case you watched the VOD or something. Valhalla. It's here. It's time. It's that time of night. It's time for me to make some more progress. What are you drinking tonight, M1? I'm drinking a fairly lazy White Russian that I'll explain momentarily. Well, you probably already get the idea. Let me just explain now. Java Monster. Low-cal Java Monster. This is the low-calorie version. This is coffee plus energy. It uses, like, I don't know, some kind of different kind of milk or something. It's only 100 calories per can. The usual Java Monsters I never drink because sugar and calories. I drink these sometimes though, they taste delicious. And I decided to try making a sort of White Russian out of one tonight. So, a little bit of Java Monster, some Kimura coffee liqueur, and some vodka. Pretty simple. Pretty easy. Is this New Game Plus? No. I don't know if that was a serious question, as in there's actually New Game Plus, or what, but... I mean, I don't see why there would be, so that must be a joke. I'm stupid. Holy shit, that thing is loaded with energy, probably. Fortunately, energy drinks don't have any noticeable impact on me, so... that's fine. Let me go ahead and pour my drink, so when it comes time to drink, I'll be prepared. There is New Game Plus. Oh, okay. I don't see how there would be, but that's cool. Let's see, what am I working with here? Put a little more in. Oh, there's an achievement for it. I got it on GOG, so I don't know. It might have achievements on the GOG version. I know some games do through Galaxy, but a lot of games, even on Galaxy, don't have achievements when their Steam versions do. It's weird. Ugh, that might have been a bit much. I might regret that before long, but I haven't drank in a few days, so should be fine. Let me go ahead and get into the game proper before I worry too much about my drink. So let's see. Last time I played 2 days in one streaming session, which is unusual for me, and I was happy I did because we ended up finding out that Sei is actually alive. She survived the ordeal at the Apollo Bank, not unscathed. She is quite injured. To what extent, we're not sure, and even she didn't seem to be entirely sure, but she was okay. So things were looking a lot better than they could have. I think the focus is okay on my hand cam, but I'm double checking that before I start. Yeah, it seems to be fine. Okay. So that was good. Our girl Sei is alright. And we also got to see a better look at her body, which, for once, I don't mean in an objectifying way. For probably the only time in my entire life, I mean in a non-objectifying way, because, I mean, we got to see that she's kind of fucking buff. She's strong. She's fit. And that's cool. Yes, we also bought our girl Jill her shoulder massager to work out that stress that she's got building up. So she'll be happy about that. Did I just objectify your wife? I'll objectify everybody's wife, buddy. So, our electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th, which is in 3 days. Please make sure we have $8,000. Jill's beer stash is running out. Buy some to prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a nice day. Well, we have $7,122 right now. I think we have enough to get Jill some beer. Some biru. Let's see. Beer on discount, $1,000. The owner is trying to quit drinking, so he's selling them dirt cheap. Easy. Mind the hairballs. You leave bigger ones in the shower. Epic. So, there's our stack of beer. It's looking good. Don't put it away anywhere. Just, put it, in the middle of the room. That's good. I can't recall if I read up on the day's business before I quit streaming last time. I'm pretty sure I did not. Let me take a quick glance. Maybe I did. Okay, yeah, I didn't read that. Yeah, I guess I'll start with Danger U. These should be old threads. Yeah. Yeah, I think I read that. So let's read about the AM Township 64. Hype, literally no games. Is anyone else tired of this monster girl meme? No, I'm gonna marry a monster girl. I just want actual gameplay next time. Why would you want gameplay in a Sukeban game? IDK, all I see is pretty girls with nothing to back it up. Any info on the hardware? It's probably gonna be yet another underpowered piece of shit. It's not like the competition is any better. Meh, I think I'll just quit gaming. Nothing but trash as of late. Yeah, remember when games were actually good and devs made them with love and care? Me neither. This thread is closed. Okay. Time for your White Russian. Nice. Make sure the beer is near the window so the neighbors know how much of a drunk you are. Oh, she is a bartender. They talking about the Switch? They're talking about insert modern day console here. So yes. So the Augmented Eye, this game's excellent version of Gawker, pretty much. Soccer popularity sinks as pro wrestling rises. Ooh, baby. Dana will be happy to hear about that. Once known as the king of sports, soccer is no longer even a shadow of its former self. After the corruption scandals of the last World Cup, fans have begun drifting towards the theatrical magic of the pro wrestling industry. The latest GSF tournament pulled nearly 20 million viewers from Glitch City alone. Wow, 20 million people are in Glitch City? Jesus. As of this moment, fans seem to be vastly favoring pro wrestling. It's easier to follow something we know is predetermined as opposed to something that pretends to be a legit sport, said a fan outside the GSF arena. People kicking a ball is boring as shit too. Gonna have to word that. Pro wrestling is where it's at, buddy. Quincy, I certainly like fried chicken. Quincy, if you're not familiar, is like the prime minister in this setting. Poverty ball, worst ball. During our weekly interview with the Prime Minister Quincy, he revealed his unusual taste for a certain rare food, fried chicken. I know it sounds a bit rude to say I like something most people don't have access to, but I just can't deny my love for it. When you taste a chicken breast like the ones that Kenta made, you just can't go back, Quincy declared to the Augmented Eye. In other news, Quincy also confessed his desire to ban instant food, although he later said it was in jest. I wouldn't ban instant food, since that's what people in this city like the most. And even though I hate it, no, I wouldn't ban it. Okay. Monster Girlfriend Chirari becomes the best-selling video game of all time. The waifu revolution from the 2010s is no longer a laughing matter. What started as a trend has since gone out of control since the standardization of VR technologies, which allows people to live full-time inside their computers. As a result of this craze, it shouldn't be a huge surprise to know that the popular Monster Girlfriend franchise has become a commercial juggernaut, with millions of copies shipped in Glitch City alone. Worldwide, the game has shipped nearly 90 billion copies since its launch in March, making it a record holder that won't quit. Is the waifu age real? Well, there's your answer. Pretty much what I expect. Yeah, I can see that. Welcome back, Seeking. Everyday life with monster girls, of course. You know, I noticed Jill is wearing a different sweater today. Gray and red stripes, cute. Nothing new on Kiramiki's blog. I guess we're ready to go to work. Oh yeah, I forgot to read what Jill was saying to comment on this stuff. Can I buy one? Depends on the library. But I like soccer, and because of that you're castrated. Wow. Is it that rare? Pretty sure the old ones are fried pigeons. Or the ones sold are fried pigeons. Do you want that game? Anime games are stupid. New ones, at least. Alright. Well, let's go to work. Did Jill and the other person bone yet? I have a feeling Jill isn't actually gonna bone anyone in this game. Not even boss. Not even bossu. I don't know if it's... Hang on, it might be my mixer settings here. Game seems quieter than usual. Turn it up just a tad, and y'all can let me know if my voice is overtaken too much. It's funny because there is a Monster Musume game, as far as you know. That wouldn't surprise me. I hadn't heard about that, but that wouldn't surprise me. What's the point then? Well, you can infer. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how the game ends. Good evening. Ah, Jill. Good timing. Is it? You two always make me feel like I'm late. If it helps, that dog isn't coming until sometime later. Anyway, do you have something planned for Sunday? Watch silly Mega Christmas episodes with 1,000 grams of black fur on my lap. Why? Mega Christmas. I forgot it's called Mega Christmas. I was thinking about holding a small Mega Christmas party here this Sunday. You in? Sure, why not? Alright. Invite any client you're acquainted with. The more the merrier. You didn't bring your cat today? The raid stopped. They found whatever or whoever they were looking for. Huh. Anyways, we better start working. Yeah, you better. Looks like you didn't miss any drinks. Nah, I wanted to read all the internet stuff before I came to work. I'll just leave the jukebox as it is for now. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, it's a new character. I want a fluffy dream. May I see your ID, please? I don't have any idea because, I'm the ghost of Mega Christmas Past. I'll haunt you constantly unless you give me a fluffy dream. Do you have money to pay for the drinks? Well, do you? Yes, I have money. The girl asked for a fluffy dream, but she's gotta be crazy if she thinks she's getting alcohol so easily. It has optional karma shrine. What if I... She is adorable. No karma shrine. Load her up. Good reactions, y'all. I mean, okay. I can't. I'm sorry. Like, I know it would be funny to give her a bunch of Karmatrine, but that's just not how I do things. Like Dana herself said. Like Dana herself said, my main goal in life is preserving cuteness. So, I'm not going to spoil this cinnamon roll. Alright, it needs to be aged. Yeah, that's an interesting way of putting it, Zmayon. Like, from what I understand, like, drinking in general is not as big a problem in countries where, like, in non-American countries, pretty much. Like, it's not, like, you know, obviously people drink in other countries, and some of them drink a lot, but in general, my understanding is that, like, alcoholism as a major problem isn't as common in other countries, because, you know, our drinking age here is 21, and it's 18 in most places, and people think there's a big correlation there. Anyway, here's your Karmatrine-free drink, little lady. Here you go. Oh yeah, I forgot to take a drink myself. Let's see how this turned out. How much of this do I have? Put a little bit more of that in. $16 in Germany. I didn't know that. Whatever you say, GameBot. It's pretty harmless. As long as you're not stupid about it like I am. Alright, here you go, cutie. Wow, I actually got a drink. So, who are you here to stalk, Miss Ghost of Mega Christmas Past? Stalk? Oh, right, I'm a ghost. That guy, yeah. Which employee did you leave without a Mega Christmas, Gil? Jill, please. It would have been funny if he reacted to that. Sorry, kid, I'm not in the mood to humor you today unless you have some sort of ID. Here. Well, in a year or so, I would gladly serve you up a drink. But until then, this is no place for you. But I already got a drink. A non-alcoholic one. You didn't expect me to really give you a drink, right? So if you would please leave... I can't leave, not after trying so hard to even get here. Alright, let's start from the beginning, Miss Norma. How'd you know my name? I saw your ID. It could have been a fake ID. I don't think you're stupid enough to make a fake ID that doesn't put you at 18 at the very least. You're very sharp, Miss Bartender. You look like a nice girl, Norma. Why come to a bar like this? You seem like you're in a bad mood, Miss Bartender. Nah, she's just like that all the time. Shut up. Sorry if I've been harsh. By the way, I'd like to point out, so, like, apparently in this area, wherever this area even is, it's hard to tell because, you know, it's a cyberpunk future, several decades in the future, right? But anyway, I'm guessing drinking age here is 18. So she said you can come here to get a drink in a year or two. So implying she's 16 or 17. She still looks a lot younger than that. I was gonna guess like 10 or 12 or something. I don't know. It's a little more vague when you're talking about like stylized drawings like this. Sorry if I've been harsh. These last couple of days have been heavy, and having someone underage here reminds me of a certain incident from last week. Incident? Well, don't change the subject, young lady. Why'd you come here? I mean, I've served stuff to Dorothy, who looks 12. Yeah, and Dorothy is probably actually about 3. But she's a robot, so it's okay. What do you care? I can do whatever I want. Unless it's illegal, in which case anyone can and should and probably will stop you. I just wanted to be more wild, you know? Wild? My mom puts way too many expectations on my shoulders. I've always been out to make sure I don't disappoint her. But it's never enough. It's not good enough to have good grades. She also wants me to go out and take a college preparation course, and I'm tired. I don't want to do things for her anymore. So you came to a bar. Maybe if I came back home smelling like alcohol, she'd leave me alone. If I'm not good enough for her, I might as well kill any hope she has in me. You remind me of this client I had a while ago. She, passed out in the street, and my boss brought her here. Your attitude reminds me of how she once got drunk. Huh? Yeah, bitter about the pressure exerted on her. Hers was workplace pressure, but you still remind me a lot of her. So, what of it? So, before you think anything else, calm down. I don't want you to go through what she went through. I'm calm. Skyline. So, let me get this straight. You came here to make your mother disappointed? Yes. Do you like alcohol? Actually, I think it's nasty. Then you're doing things wrong. What? If you're gonna disappoint your mom, at least do it with something you like. Like, become a belly dancer because you want to be a belly dancer. I'm gonna have to word that one. Otherwise, you're just trying to hurt her for the sake of hurting her. Let's start with something. What do you like doing? I don't know. I've been so focused on trying to be good enough, I haven't been able to think about what I want to do. Don't you think you should start there? Huh? What good is doing something just for the sake of hurting someone? If she gets disappointed in you over something you like doing, you have the right to protest. But if you're hurting her by hurting yourself over something you don't enjoy... Sounds silly, huh? Very. Go home, do some self-discovery before hurting your mom, would you? Or at the very least, humor her until you're old enough to move out. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Miss Bartender. Call me Jill. Jill? Alright. Careful out there. In the end, you did humor her for a bit. Shut up. Oh, a doggy. Hey, it's my boy. Hello, little girl. Ah, shit. G and J, how you doing? You're late. Missed me, Jay? You're too early. Ah, good to see you here. Boss, will he be any good around here? I'm right here. I know. Of course. I spent lots of time training him. Why do you think he didn't show up last week? Because how the hell would I know you'd bring a part-timer dog? Here, let me show you. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. Roll. Sir, yes, sir. Paw. Sir, yes, sir. Training. Of course. He's only shouting sir, yes, sir, and not doing anything else, though. That's perfect. I never said I did a perfect job. Is that a motorcycle? Oh shit! Hey, not in my office. In the end, he's just a dog, I guess. I don't know what to think about the dogs. About Rad Shiba in general. This game has kind of a weird mix of taking things seriously and not. But not necessarily in a bad way. Anyway, we got this guy. He's a new face. Not a waifu, but maybe a husbando for Jill. Yes? Bathroom. Oh, sorry. It's only for clients. That look on his face. Promise me you'll buy something afterwards. It's that door over there. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? The other one. What? Sheesh. Oh, he went to her office by accident. I said get out of my desk. But the world's ending. It was just a motorcycle. They're the 4 riders then. Those are horsemen, and it already stopped. Thanks. You know that look on his face again. I need to buy something now, right? No, you don't have to. Sorry if it looked like I meant to inconvenience you. No, I'll order something. I need a rest anyways. What can I get you? Piano woman would be nice. Sorry I didn't hear you. I'll have a Mars blast. I'll have a Mars blast. That's probably how he said it. Sorry if that was loud. Wow, real subtle with this character's influence. Yeah, no kidding. A Mars blast for biker guy. I think he said piano woman at first, though. That's a good idea, Seeking. I think I will. I'll give him a piano woman. We'll see what happens. Two Powder Delta, 3 Flanner Guide, 1, 2, 3 Karma Shrine. Aged and mixed. It was originally called Pretty Woman, but too many people complain there should be a piano woman if there was a piano man. Sweet, promo, happy. Take a drink. Here. You look happy. Shut up. Is that motorcycle out there yours, mister? Call me Mario. And yes, it's mine. Mario, huh? Sorry for the noise. Don't worry, it's not like you stayed outside too long or anything. So, what do you work as, Mario? I live to paint the roads black with my wheels, leaving the trail of my engine sounds where I go. I'm a rebel. Fuck the red lights. Fuck the speed limits. Fuck the helmet laws. The roads are mine and mine only. Guys, I'm going outside with the dog. We'll advertise the bar. Hello, doggy. Hello, shady guy. Shady? I'll be back before long, don't worry. Careful. Who was she? Oh, she's my boss. She was cute. Not that you're not cute. And it's not like I'm into girls, and it's not... yeah, okay, I read that right. And it's not like I'm into girls either. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just... I got mixed up there. So, where do you work, Mario? I told you, I'm a rebel. Rebels can't maintain those bikes for too long. What's your day job? I'm a delivery boy. That's really appropriate, I guess. What do you deliver? I'm from a courier company, so it's kind of like mail, I guess. I'm always around the city and I know it like the palm of my hand. Sure, I might not remember every building, but I remember every intersection and every street. That's nice. I still can't take detours without feeling totally lost. Try guiding yourself with the help of landmarks. Around here, the Saber Station's antenna is a good reference. I mean, what do I care? Fix that yourself, bitch. This guy's hilarious. Do you want anything else, Mario? I guess a Moonblast would be nice. Moonblast? Gut Punch. Yeah, that one. Again, he asked for a Gut Punch, but I'm pretty sure he asked for a Moonblast first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the rocks and blended. Meme blast. No relation to the Hadron cannon you can see on the moon for 1 week every month. Sweet, girly, happy. Take a drink. Servant poison. Damn. This guy is not a good husband, in your opinion. Yeah, I agree. He's a funny character, but don't really think Jill would be down for him. Or any girl with a whole lot of good taste, really. The guy needs to find himself. He's cute, but he needs to find himself. Anyway, here's your Moonblast gay boy. Here. Heh. This is good. It's a Moonblast. No, never mind. Say, Mario, why do you try so hard to keep up that tough guy image? It isn't working. Maybe when you arrived and had to go to the bathroom, but after that you just looked cute. Cute. So why do it? Bikers are supposed to be scary, right? Rebels that cause trouble and ride free from society's rules. If we applied that brand of logic here, I should be wearing 1/3 of my clothes and lighting drinks on fire. Well, I'd be okay with that, Jill. I guess. You can do whatever you want and dress however you want. It's just that you look like you're trying so hard. Like you don't really enjoy it. That's not a lie. Who says you can't dress as a biker and still be a nice kid? Yeah, but other bikers... That sounds like something someone in high school would say. It's just advice. Don't take it too personally. Nah, you're right. I don't have to be that way. Unless you want to. I ain't stopping you there. Yeah, but I don't. It's tiring and I don't feel good. If you want, you can try to stay quiet. You were pretty intimidating when you did that. I see. Will you have another drink, or did you have too many already? I can handle another one. Give me a fringe weaver. Ooh, asking for a fringe weaver. Good for him. One Adelheid and 9 Carmitrine. Big boy finally asking for something with some Carmitrine in it. Aged. Bubbly, classy, strong. Take a drink. Double it. Nah, he's already had a lot. He didn't ask for something that big. Here. Yep, that's the one. Thanks. Say, that guy over there. Gil, what's up with him? Are you dating him? No. Is he seeing anyone? Not as far as I know. Do you think he... No, never mind. I said nothing. Thank you for everything. Please come again. Oh, he's a little interested in Gil. A little interested. How is 90% alcohol not manly? Yeah, like Zmayon said, Carmitrine is tasteless. That's the lore. Is Gil gay? Nothing has implied that he is, but he could be. I mean, he's not showing any interest in Jill or Dana, so maybe. that's a piece of evidence, at least. Jill is gay, Jill is bi. Which she has to be because she's the player character, so she has to potentially, at least theoretically, be interested in more of the game's characters. Because, you know, like to match up with the player's own interests. Ah, Gil, you heartbreaking fuckboy. Eh? What? Nothing. I'll be taking my break now, Gil. Okay, careful. Jill wants to bone her boss. I mean, it's hard to blame her. Yeah, it was pretty quick. The last few days have seemed pretty quick. Like the first 3 or 4 times I streamed this game, I would get through a single day each session would just be a single day, and it would take me about 3 hours. And to be fair, I play the game pretty slow because, you know, I talk to chat a lot when I play this game. I sit and comment on half the shit I read, so of course I get through the game pretty slowly. But even then, like, to only get through a single game, or a single day about every 3 hours is pretty long. But the last few days have been pretty fast, comparatively. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, it just is what it is. It's now safe to keep playing. I'm catching up to Queen in this game big time, by the way. Smoking her the fuck out. She's not here, so I don't even know why I'm bringing that up. I should bring that up when she's here. Billy didn't smell like poo today, that's a new one. I guess she means the homeless guy. Just keep the jukebox the same. Alright, back to business. Back. Any luck? I managed to give out some flyers, but most people were distracted by the dog. Had to tell them where to go to the Rad Shiba bar to get their attention. Oh. Anyway, I'm back to my office. You stay here. Fine. The door opens, and the crowd goes wild when they see, "Ah, dog!" She's got the wavy mouth again. Sup, little girl? What are you doing in a bar? Honey, some help here? Hey, dog, I heard cats in the alley. Really? I'll go check them out. Wow, you really are bad with dogs, huh? Did I make it too obvious? Why, though? I don't know. Oh, hey, John. Hey. I think it's because I just got that trait at random. When AIs are created, they're given fears or tastes completely at random. I just happen to get stuck with the fear of dogs and chinchillas. Chinchillas are extinct, though. Thank gods. What'll you have? Well, it's that time of the month, so I'll have a Bleeding Jane. Coming right up. A Bleeding Jane for Dorothy in honor of her time of the month? I mean, Lilim are pretty human-like. 1 Bronson Extract, 3 Powder Delta, 3 Flanagide. Blended. No Karmatrine for her right off the bat, huh? Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror, and you'll look like a fool. Spicy, classic, sobering. PogChamp, it's her. Based fucking Dorothy. She reminds you of the android from Big O, and her name is Dorothy, so that has to be it. That's cool. Yeah, well, somebody pointed out, I can't remember who it was, somebody please take credit if you're here. Somebody pointed out that her full name, Dorothy Hayes, is an homage to the character from the book Lolita, which makes sense given, you know, her character. And it is also probably a reference, it's a dual reference, probably also a reference to Dorothy from Big O, because she is a robot. Hi, I don't read sketchy books too often. Hello, Tiger. I remember it being you now. Lolita's not a sketchy book. It's a classic. It's a literary classic. Anyway, take a drink. I think I may have already taken a drink for this. Oh well. Nabokov was kind of nuts. Though that goes for a lot of authors, yeah. I was about to say. Do Lilim even have periods? I think that's the issue being brought into question here. It's her time of the month. It's the time of the month where if she were human, she would be having her period, I guess. Anyway. Here you go, baby. That time of the month. Do Lilim menstruate? Yes. Oil. There you go, Seeking. No, silly. We don't. There are a few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story. And what time of the month is it? The time when I feel like drinking a Bleeding Jane. So, how's business? You'd be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Although it's also the season with the most competition. I didn't know you had competition. Of course I do. Both humans and Lilim. Half of them got a sexy Santa dress, and that's not fair. They were sold out. I wanted one too. But maybe it's better that way. How so? The other girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show a lot of skin. That scares off a lot of people. I learned that the best way to maintain regulars is to just dress normally. Really? If I dress normally, they can just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until reaching the room. Hell, some even invite me to a dinner or a movie before anything else. Although I must say it's a bit hard to get the clients in the first place. They can't tell what I do at a glance. And the first time they see me after a call, they think I'm just making a prank or something. Huh, I never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans or do you serve Lilim too? Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic policy. 40%? Humans from the neck up, dicks preferably organic, but I can make exceptions. For females, I'm not so strict though. Why? Do you know someone that might be interested? Nah, just mere curiosity. You were right. Yeah, you were right, GameBot. Based. We didn't study much of Nabokov, but what was wrong with him? Is she a sex bot? Yeah, she is a robot prostitute who also looks like a child, so she fills a niche, which is a touchy issue that is pretty blatantly tackled the first time you meet her, which I believe is on the very first day, if I recall correctly. Maybe second day. I can't remember for sure. Yeah, it has to be second day. Jill is interested. I wonder if Jill only has eyes for boss. But does she have good feet? She can probably swap her feet out for other robot feet, so she probably does. She probably has whatever kind of feet you want her to. You must have missed Dorothy's introduction? Yeah, I guess. She's a pretty... Her introduction was a pretty big deal. I was really surprised the game would tackle a subject like that. Curly Brace is Dorothy after being repurposed for war. Well, they do both generally have an upbeat demeanor. You also missed it? That's unfortunate. I do, like... This is gonna... I mean... This is like... I don't think anybody would particularly be interested because it's just like, you know... I'm not, like, putting on a big, elaborate show here or whatever I'm trying to say, but, like, I am gonna cut my first play of Valhalla up and put it up on YouTube. So... if anybody like misses a day or whatever and you want to catch up, you can do it that way. I mean, you could also watch my past broadcasts, but those are really long. And if I put it up on YouTube, I'm gonna like cut out parts where it's just dead air or whatever, so it's not so long. I don't know. Just thought I'd mention that since people are saying, you know, they missed certain things. They missed Dorothy's introduction. Good luck with your contacts. That sounds awful. But yeah, you feel like Dorothy wouldn't have panties like Curly Brace does. I feel like she would, considering her occupation. Anyway, let's go. Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Give me a blue fairy. A big one, would you? Ooh. A big blue fairy for the small pink-haired pixie. She wants it... Oh, actually, the fact that she wants it big is not a good thing because it has optional Karmatrine anyway. I was thinking it was something that had a lot of Karmatrine, but... yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And just fill it up. Aged and mixed. Oh shit, my messages are gonna be on YouTube. Well, it's not like I have a chat. Well, I mean, you can see my monitor in the background, but you can't, like, make out the text, so. Take a drink. I agree, Seeking, but actually, like, one of the things talked about in the day that she's introduced is that, you know, given her physical appearance, most of her customers want her to kind of roleplay, like, you know, roleplay as, like, an actual little girl. So the whole panties thing would be part of the experience, I guess. Can you see this on YouTube? Hi, YouTube! Sweet girly soft. Here you go. I wonder if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these. Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. He thought he saw one, but he was dizzy, and what he'd seen was his puke. Oh. You know, earlier today, there was a mega Christmas spirit around here. What about it? That I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing in particular, just a funny story. I have a funny story myself. It's the Mega Santa prank. The what? It's a prank I pull every year. First, I pick a mall, wait for a day with lots of people, then I go to Santa's lap, and when he asks what I want, I say in the most innocent tone I can muster, I want you to make me a woman. Sometimes they try to cover it up. The Lilum wants to be a human. It's then that I say, no, I want you. After that I say, well, at the very least I want the dildo, a big pink one, or a very bumpy cucumber. Sometimes I spice it up. Instead of cucumbers, I ask for a pony and a crane to lift them. I once thought about screaming, help, I'm being molested, but I remembered it was a prank. I didn't want to ruin the guy's life. How considerate. Although I did get a client that way, he became a regular soon after. Huh. But yeah, 3 years and they still don't get that it's always me. Oh yeah, how old are you? Old enough for anything you want. Numbers. I need numbers. Are you really asking a girl her age that way? Okay, then tell me your age first. 27. No fair. You didn't get fidgety or anything like that. Fine, I'll tell you. My model's designed to look between 10 to 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24. How long since you've been deployed? That's a secret I'll keep with me. Fair enough. I expected you to get a little uncomfortable talking about your age, though, why didn't you? Well, with how dangerous everything's been lately, every year you get matters. Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement. You should make a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will. Feel free to do so. You want anything else? Let's see. Oh, a cobalt velvet. It's been a while since I've tried one of those. Alright. How about a cobalt velvet? $280. Can Lilums be underage? I mean, she did mention her mental age, so I mean if they made one with like a mental age of 10, that would probably be a moral issue. I don't think they would do that in the first place, though. They have a Mega Santa. Yeah, I just kind of glossed over that one. Dorothy would be big on YouTube. Well, she's like a fan favorite for this game, I think, so. Cringe master. Alright. Let's give her the cobalt velvet, if you know what I'm saying. It's like champagne served on a cup that had a bit of cola left. Bubbly, classy, burning 2 Adelhyde, the Refliner Guide, 5 Carmitrine, on the rocks, mixed. There it is. Take a drink. They explain that they made them dumb as kids on deployment. I don't know if you're talking about something that I haven't seen yet, Zmayon, but I think she was talking about their bodies. Maybe I need to reread that part. I thought, well, never mind. I'm not going to go into what I was just about to mention because it would be a whole big long explanation. But yeah, no, I remember what you're talking about. I remember the game mentioning that. Would you be a regular? Depends on her prices. Well, like I said, that vibrating tongue, pretty tempting. But I don't know. She mentioned, she talked about, like, being in demand because she fills a niche, you know? I imagine her prices are not reasonable. I also imagine that, like, she has other Lilim competitors who also have vibrating tongues, so the future's looking bright is all I'm saying. Just in general. But she chose to remain in the younger body. Zmayon, what I remember from that is that she actually hadn't reached the point where she would choose a new, more mature body yet. Because I remember Jill asking her the question, are you going to get a more mature body when you get to that point? And she's like, I don't know, but in the meantime, I'm good. Again, maybe I, like, misremember the details of that conversation. Maybe you remember it better than me. But, anyway. That's just how I remember it. I'll have to go back and... I mean, I've decided I'm going to give this game a second playthrough anyway already, just because, you know, I just want to reread stuff. And it's a really atmospheric game. That sounds right to you? Maybe I'm right? Yeah, that's what I remember. Anyway. She asked for a Cobalt Velvet. Weird, but I'm giving it to her. Let me take a drink. I think I already took a drink, but let me make sure. I've heard this song a million times, and I can never remember its name. Umemoto. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, I think that's it, Greta. It's different to a decent enough degree if you get everything right as well. You mean if I get all of my drink orders right? Yeah. That's what... I figured it would be different enough to warrant a second playthrough regardless. Cobalt Velvet. Yep, this is the one. Do you like it? I don't dislike it. I guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Yo! Hey, honey, have you ever seen a Mega Santa gangbang? Huh? That Mega Santa that became a regular of mine? He once invited like 8 of his friends. Gangbangs are funny, because with that many guys, no one knows what to do. They think about using you too, but they don't want to touch the other guys. Well, you should have thought about that before getting naked in front of the other guys. 8 guys, and in the end, only 2 got into it while the others left. Even my regular left. I'll regret asking this, but were all the other guys... Yep, they were Mega Santas that worked with him. Of course they were. I've been in many, but I still don't get the charm of gangbangs. Orgies I can see, though. I really liked it. That Kirin made, like, this whole thing just for this scene. This is so perfect. Well, either remembering that got me turned on or the alcohol is kicking in. Either way, I'm leaving. Bye, honey. That girl has seen some shit. Now I can't see Mega Santas with the same eyes. Why didn't you tell her you missed her yesterday? I forgot about it. I didn't find any cats. Why not look again? Good idea. Oh, another new face. Huh? Another kid? Maybe the bar got popular at some middle school. That would be a hassle. Oh god, maybe Alma was right. Right about what? Well, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing, before the whole massive transmission hack thing, and at some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. And today, there have been 2 kids already. Eh? How would bartending become a fad? Maybe a cartoon? Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol. True. Excuse me, miss. This is no place for kids, so you should... Gil, she's staring too much, and she's not saying anything. She's not ordering anything. She's not causing trouble, and there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol, but alcohol is everywhere anyways. So, what do you suggest? Let her be? Maybe she's just curious about the bar. She's saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy. Also, it's rude to speak about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you. Yeah. Jill. What? How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? Can you help me out here with a beer? Right. A beer for Gil. Haven't I seen that girl before? Jill, are you okay, girl? 1 Adelhyde, 2 Bronson Extract, 1 Powder Delta, 2 Flanner Guide, 4 Carmitrine. Mixed. Traditionally brewed beer has become a luxury, but this one's pretty close to the real deal. Bubbly, classic, vintage. Take a drink. Jill has been playing Dread Out. Based. Mega Santa means mega gangbang, of course. You know, you never thought about a gangbang like that? I have, because I've watched, well, shit. I mean, I started saying it, so I have to finish saying it. Whatever. I've witnessed enough of them to know that they are awkward. Haven't been a part of any. Probably needless to say, but I've seen them. I've seen them happen. And of course they're awkward. They're totally impractical. I don't know why anybody thinks they're... Whatever. Watch her be 30-something. That's what I figured. I figured she was gonna be like, yo, I'm in my late 20s, hello? What's scary? 9 mall Santas wanted to gangbang a girl that looked like a child. To be fair, some of them probably just wanted to fuck a robot. I would bet at least 2 of them just wanted to fuck a robot. But they didn't want to hire a Lilim to do it because that costs money. But when they're invited over for a, you know, by one of their friends, just come over and fuck a robot, you know, and they'll take care of it. They just jumped on it. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Seeking. Yeah, like the infamous AGDQ gangbangs. Azure can, that's a pretty tasteless joke, even if I'm sure he would find it funny. Something about Azure and gangbangs. Fuck it, never mind. I'm sure you would believe me, GameBot. I'm actually kind of surprised that I haven't been. But I haven't been, and I'm not particularly interested in being part of one. Dang, you caught me, Drake. How could I say something so bigoted about my good friend behind his back? Tell us the joke. I didn't even have the joke in my head, I just had the premise of the joke. I already explained everything that was in my head. Anyway, I've been sitting here talking about nothing for 500 years. Let me give Gil this beer. Oh yeah, let me take a drink. I'm almost out of this. I mean, I only poured out half of that can, so I've got the other half waiting for me. Let me just go ahead and pour it. Why not? How much of the cup is that filling up? Yeah, I can fit it all in there. Easy. This has a little bit left at the bottom, actually. Sorry for saying that I was going to proceed with the game and then I started pouring another drink, so it's going to be a good, like, full minute until I actually start playing the game again. Did I, Zmayon? I mean, it's not the first time I've taken 2 drinks when I'm supposed to take 1. Okay. Here you go, Gil. Here. Thanks. And lower your guard a bit, please. Oh yeah, before I forget, the disposal unit comes on Sunday. Do you have any expired ingredients on your side? Oh, right, yeah. There's a bottle of Karmatrine that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose of it. Thanks. Hey, miss. Yes? Are you happy? Am I happy? Well, that's a weird question. I'm not sad, I guess. I'm not jubilant, but... No, I mean, are you happy with your life? With your choices? Deep question. I mean, I might have 1 or 2 regrets, but I guess it could be worse. Regrets? Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I see. Hey, Jill. What? I can? Aren't you a bit on edge? Maybe. What did you want? Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day? I did, why? I forgot to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week, so I need it to take them out. Oh, let's see. Here. It's not like they see much action these days anyways. Chump change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times. What, did you throw it in someone's face while escaping? That only happened once, and the old lady started it. Right. Why does an arcade still use coins nowadays? Or physical money when you get down to it? For the reasons arcades still exist. Nostalgia. Maybe. Hey, miss. Yeah. Do you recognize me? Recognize you? I want to say I do, but... Sorry. Really? You can't remember your own sister's face? Sister? Sorry, but I don't have any sister? Not even a sister-in-law? No way. Gabby, is that really you? God, I'm so sorry, but you've just grown so much since I last saw you. How long has it been? 3 years. Right. So you know her? Yeah, she's actually my ex's sister. So how have you been doing? I actually had to transfer schools and I managed to skip a grade thanks to the admission tests. I'll be out of middle school next year. You've always been a smart one, so it's no surprise. Have you thought about what you want to study in college? You always said you wanted to be a scientist. I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple of years to think about that. Well, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical year. So, how's Lenore? Wait, who's Lenore? Her sister. She was my girlfriend. So you actually had a relationship with something that's not a cat? Color me surprised. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. So, how's Lenore doing? She's dead. Oh, that look on her face, dude. Oh, that's so sad. Sorry, I don't think I heard right. My sister is dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. I came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby, stop fooling around. No, you stop fooling around. I mean, wow. My sister was left to suffer her disease alone while you were all merry here, mixing drinks and chatting. Wait, Lenore was sick? Of what? Since when? Localized nanomachine rejection. It gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be merry worth the life of my sister? Why are you lashing at me like this? Did I infect her with the disease that killed her? No, but it's too much of a coincidence that she started getting worse and worse after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. It'd be no surprise if that fight played a key role in killing her. But that's just speculation. You can't expect... And all of that because you wanted freedom? What kind of freedom is so enticing it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my... Shut up! I didn't kill your sister for fuck's sake. It's not like I infected her with that nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first time I've even heard she was sick. And do you really know what kind of fear drove me to have that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling your youth slip through your fingers? Do you think it was easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared. But I needed to grab hold of my life. But it had nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot. I'll make sure that Gil gets to wherever she wants to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief. I know. Come on, Jill. Let's take you home. Oh. Huh. Baka. Serve her poison so she can join her sister. My fucking man. Fucking middle schooler coming into a bar acting like she knows about life. Fuck off. Oh my god, it's Mayon. It's all coming together. Home sweet home. I need to take a drink, by the way. Can you piss now? I don't know. I haven't played this game before. I don't know what's about to happen. Hey, Jill. You want to grab something to eat? I'm not hungry. Want me to come in? Keep you company? I'm fine. I just need to be alone for a bit. Jill. You can tell me what you're feeling, it's okay. It's not okay. It's not. Come here, Jill, come here. It's just... I feel like part of me is crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick and I didn't know anything about it. Her sister came to deliver the news and she's held nothing but animosity for me. And not only that, but I lashed out at her too. History repeats itself. Maybe if I hadn't cowered back then and apologized. Maybe if I wasn't such a selfish little shit. Maybe. Thanks, boss. I really needed this. You want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Some me time to put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. But don't do anything funny, you hear me? If any weird thoughts come to you or you feel too anxious, call me. Yeah. Hey, Forrest, she's in your care, you hear? Meow. Remember to call me. I'll call you later to check on you nonetheless. Okay. Jill's response to that little shit kid. I'm glad you had this on hand, dude. You're still a virgin, right? Whatever you say, kid. I need to use that more often. That's amazing. Give me a sec, I'm checking on something. Okay, I have successfully checked on something. Imagine your boss coming to chill at your home. Sounds like a nightmare. I got a text. Oh, it's that. Okay. Remember, I'm here for you anytime, $300. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. Jill is feeling down, but she really liked that cutesy game poster she saw. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a nice day. It's getting pretty close to needing to pay rent. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, girl. Oh, really seeking? Oh, well, yeah, I mean, if you're in a management position, drinking with the boss is a given. I've never been remotely in such a position, so... Imagine getting the suck from your boss. Who's the boss now? Anyway, that was a pretty big deal. I don't know. It's one of those moments where suddenly Jill isn't just... Again, just like the other night we had where you got drunk with Dana. Where you get Jill drunk with Dana, I guess is a better way to put it. It's another moment where suddenly Jill is no longer just, you know, a window for the player. She is her own character who's had experiences that a lot of people wouldn't necessarily relate to. Which is... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, because it's a weird mix with Jill, in my opinion. Like, for the most part, she is just like a... not a blank slate at all, you know, she has her own personality, but her personality doesn't stand out compared to most of the characters in this game, right? She works for most people, for most players, as just, you know, a stand-in for the player, I think. But then she suddenly has these moments that are all about her, where it's like a specific thing that has happened to her and she has a specific reaction to it, although it's a pretty, you know, understandable, relatable reaction. I don't know. It's weird. It's okay though. It's pretty good. I mean, it's an interesting event in the game, for sure. Yeah, it should be fine, Jay Clark. Let's see how much the poster costs. Well, the thing is, I don't know, like, I don't even know what happens if you don't get Jill the stuff she wants. What does it mean she gets distracted? I've bought everything she wants so far, so I don't know. I guess I'll find out on my second playthrough, because I think I'm just going to dedicate myself to just getting everything. So she wants a game poster. It's the Kiramiki poster. Cutesy game poster. Poster for some cutesy game about a pink-haired witch flying on a broom. Sounds cute. 300. That's pretty cheap. Oh, really, Zmayon? I see. She works as a stand-in for the slut in us. Jill smiled a bit at the cutesy poster, and here it is. Yeah, that would be my guess as well, Jay Clark. Okay, yeah. Zmayon confirming that. I don't know what that is, Tiger. A Julianne model warrior. Yeah, well, it's several decades in the future seeking. It's inflation. Hey, what's up, Trunkin? I'm glad you like the mug. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right, Tiger. I can't believe I forgot about that. Well, let's see if Jill feels like reading anything. Danger You threads. Makise releasing EKDV 16186 update. Is this the greatest thing to ever grace planet Earth? I literally can't stop touching myself. Such a high quality release. But why is the camo blurry? I think it's a regulation for the civilian models. Something's off. I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this. Your shit taste is showing. Nah, I just think I'm kind of... Yo. Is this the guy? Is this our boy Donovan posting on Danger You? Wow. That's what happens when you consume too much fucking military equipment and weapons. Yeah, I think it's that. I better stop buying so many weapons or I'll never find pleasure in them again. Any word on the camo stuff for the other civilian weaponry? They said they were going to announce more stuff later. I like porn, you guys. Okay. The Augmented Eye. Kiramiki Encore concert announced. Fans of the famous cyber idol Kiramiki are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of a second concert in Glitch City's Silver Thunder Superdome. I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared the cyber idol during an interview. Tickets are now up for sale and expected to disappear in a matter of minutes, so be quick and secure the best spots. You can get tickets from the following retailers: Ticket Lord and Idol Hell. New act proposes increased surveillance. Woohoo! We have nanomachines tracking people 24/7. However, due to violent protests that's taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal. Future's looking bright, y'all. Many people died during the protests, and that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses, Quincy said during a parliament meeting. We have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It's a non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict, and it's common sense to use it at this point. When asked about the possible negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any further comments. How ebon can you get? 66 American Kid returns, challenges Giant Yusuke to a title match. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative responses from fans. Challenger after challenger has tried to take the title away from the imposing giant, but nearly all of them were injured in the process. 66 American Kid surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, and then challenged Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome this January. I'll become the champion GSF deserves, 66 American Kid proclaimed during a promotion in front of 25,000 fans in the Kokoro Hall. Well, that was not actually terribly interesting, I have to admit. I kind of thought a fictional article about fictional professional wrestling would be more interesting, but it wasn't really. What is this? Good night, Colin. Enjoy in Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. This is cool pixel art. Oh, these are like screenshots from older Japanese games, I guess. These are quite cool. I have a pretty big heart-on for good pixel art. I mean, some of these are kind of plain, but... that's cool. Thank you, Zamail. It's a Tumblr page dedicated to dumping visual assets from old school Jap games. Yeah. That's interesting. I'll keep this in mind, thank you. I do my best, Seeking. I mean, yeah, Seeking. That phrase is accurate to most situations. Yeah, I'm like the reverse Grinch, Drac. My heart is 2 sizes too big when it comes to pixel art. Anything new on Kira Miki's blog? No, even though it says her encore concert was announced. Let's go to work. Oh, I didn't read what Jill was saying in response to the stuff. Invisible guns, I think they'll use it for cute patterns. It's weird. We have a society here in which a politician is unironically proposing loading people, well, in which people are already being monitored with nanobots, and in which a politician is unironically being able to incapacitate people at will using their nanobots, but at the same time people, like private citizens, still are allowed to carry firearms and in fact use military-grade stealth technology, including their weapons. And it's like, I mean, I guess you gotta take the good with the bad. I mean, those two states kind of seem at odds. Like, I imagine if private, like, how the fuck did they convince people to let them load them up with nanobots like that? You know? But they didn't convince them to, you know, not have guns. I don't know. I don't know why I'm sitting here thinking about the logic behind a society where there are talking dogs. Alright, Seeking. Good luck. Oh, really, Zmailin? That's cool. Yeah, I bookmarked that blog, so I'll look through it later. It looks really interesting. Well, since that day was pretty short, I'm gonna go ahead and play another one. And it's, just past midnight, so I've got time. Let's go to work. Thursday, December 22nd. Good evening. Are you okay? I feel like shit. Are you sure you should have come then? You're in all the right to stay at home. I have to come. I threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved were pushed aside just so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid, stupid freedom. So I'll come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah, well, your hair is hairy. Yes, it is. Who was the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember? Oh yeah. I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home, rest a bit. My ex-girlfriend died, and I wasn't there to see her one last time, all because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but not actually apologizing for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. A bartender strapped for cash that distanced herself from her loved ones for no other reason than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all of that away to be here, so here I will stay. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all of that behind. This is why... See? You're starting to sound like a broken record. Oh, leave her be. I'd rather have her here than be alone in her apartment. How you feeling, Jill? I feel like a shit-eating piece of shit. I'm the lowest of any possible life form you might find. Nanobes look down on me in disgust, knowing they're far superior. You're spirited, that's good. Where's the mutt? Working with Sira. At Sira. I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And here, she's surrounded by people that care about her. That's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as 4 might be, he's still just a cat. Then why not have Jill stay but not serve anyone today? What part of I won't leave didn't you understand? I didn't leave everyone behind to just sit and do nothing. Fine, fine. What do we do if she lashes out at a client? That's why you're here, Gillian Pliskin. Who? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. The more I go through this, the more I think Boss might be my waifu. She's pretty cool. Alright, let's go with this. Oh, you already put on music. This is gonna be an interesting day. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside. Never mind. Oh, hell no. We meet again, bartender. Regilio, what can I get ya? Today, the luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem almost like a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. So I want something octopus-like. Aren't you gonna do that weird bartending thing? I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being. I'm not following. Spell out your order like you're a human who is not in need of medical help. Fine then, I want the Sparkle Star. S-P-A-R-R... Star. Jill isn't having this shit today. Thank you, Mail. Wow. How about that? Two Adelhyde, 1 Patter Delta, optional Karmatrine, laying it all on, of course. They used to actually sparkle, but too many complaints about skin problems made them redesign the drink without the sparkling. Sweet, girly, happy, aged. Thanks, GameBot. I've been doing WoWs for quite a while. I've been perfecting the craft. How is a Sparkle Star octopus like? Good question. But either way, he did say something about stars and celebrities, so there you go, Sparkle Star. I want to talk a little bit more about, like, Jill and how she's, like, reacting to her problem, but I'll do that in a bit. I want to kind of get on with the game for now. And just kind of see how things play out. See? Was it that hard? Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look angry, spelling bartender. Are you having that time of the month or something? No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, self-hate, and... On second thought, you're not that far from the truth, I guess. I get those too, you know. Periods. You do? Yes, last month I finally got over my renaissance and moved to my enlightenment. And here I was thinking you'd get to say something serious for once. Are you implying I'm not serious? Glaring holes through me will do nothing, I'm glare immune. But if you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice... whatever, it's not like it'll help. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please, take measures against it instead of sulking so much. I'll be damned. That actually sounded half sensible. And here I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic. Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too. Really? What story? I would rather not tell. Figures. You want anything else? Have you ever seen how the... a bad touch. Bad touch. Whatever. 2 Bronson Extract. 2 Powder Delta. 2 Flanner Guide. 4 Carmitrine. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks. Mixed. We're nothing but mammals after all. Sour, classy, vintage. Take a drink. Need to be a little more drunk for a wow. He doesn't get periods, he gets question marks. Epic. Yeah, that's a good question, Tiger. It would probably just be the same for this day. Although it did, like, go out of its way to give us a thing to buy her for today, so I don't know. Maybe not. Here. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Maybe he's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. If only I'd apologized earlier. I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I can't even remember what held me from apologizing all these years. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Pride? Fear? What kept me from going out and apologizing to Lenore? I can't even fucking remember what feeling kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can't I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me to this situation? Great. Now I'm feeling even worse, thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling held me. Is she okay? No, but just leave her be for now. Hey, Jill. Hey. There's a face that could cheer anyone up. GameBot. That's funny. Yeah? Oh, thank God, a normal person. What? A mummy? No, I don't have kids. Wow, say. With the unintentional pun. Still more normal than this twat. How you feeling, say? My bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue. What happened to you? Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better, though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one who looks like it now, though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do? Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. You want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. And you? Such a change in tone. I'm fine. I don't need anything. Let's make a beer. 1 Adelhyde, 2 Bronson Extract, 1 Powder Delta, 2 Flanner Guide, 4 Carmitrine. Easy peasy. Traditionally brewed beer has become a luxury, but this one's pretty close to the real deal. Bubbly, classic, vintage. No, we're not, Tiger. Jill ain't about to badmouth say. Half a face that could cheer anyone up. Take a drink. Here. Yay! Let's see if there are any differences from the canned ones. And this one tastes less watered down. So, did something happen to you? I'm fine. Nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. When it's that time of the month, I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not on my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Oh. Sorry. Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, maybe... Are you alright? I'm trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything will be alright without it sounding cheap. I'm at a loss as to what to do here. Sorry. Want to hear something weird? I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh. Well, ladies, I'm leaving. Virgilio? Yeah? You were just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really? Splendid. This'll make a good entry in my poems blog. I'd feel bad about the way I treated him today. If not for the fact he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came? Yes. No, I mean... You could have given him free beer or something and apologized. Yeah, I just kept messing things up with people. But you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Oh well, it might just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. So, what brings you here? I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Ooh, we're gonna see Stella! Why here? To be with you, of course. That reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me. Real hard, it hurt. Dude, I love this face. I don't know why. She said that's for making me worried and not listening to me. And then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask whose loss you're dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not the details. It's someone to whom I said some mean things to. Someone to whom I said mean things to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah. Sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down a bit, but... I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help, I just... Calm down, I get it. I can't contain myself when I see people in need, but I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything. And that's kind of fine. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, say. Nah, I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. Could always order another drink. Oh yeah, that. Let's do that. Give me something cold, please. Alright. Something with ice. I reckon I can find something with ice that has optional Karmatrine, can't I? This is on the rocks. That's only 4 Karmatrine, though. Oh, no. On the rocks, 5, no. No. Come on. There's got to be something. Here we go. Sunshine Cloud. That's what I'm talking about. A Sunshine Cloud is 2 Adelhyde. Well, let me see if there's something that fits the bill as well, but is more expensive. Well, there's only 2 more to go through. Nope. Sunshine Cloud it is. 2 Adelhyde, 2 Bronson Extract, and fill her up with Karmatrine. Blended. Tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. Bitter, girly, soft. Take a drink. Say is very innocent. Virgilio knows when he's cocked, smart man. Have we made this drink before? I'm pretty sure, but not very often. Maybe just once. Okay. Here's your sunshine cloud, girly. It's pretty cold outside, though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps too. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? No. People have told me my voice is pretty nasty, actually, but they've also told me I'm good with the harmonica. So you play the harmonica? I needed something to do some breathing exercises with, and a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. And I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. That's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin right until I was 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? The violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Why'd you stop? Oh, I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Just like me and cooking. That and almost burning my place up. When's Stella coming? Now that you mentioned it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that. I'm gonna take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything else. Sure. Valhalla. Cyberpunk bartender action. Man, Stella looks so cool in that screen. Say seems like the kind of person who'd accidentally almost burn down her place. She does, yeah. I'd buy that for $1. I'm keeping the jukebox the same right now. Karmatron Dream. Back. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. Yeah, I called it. As soon as I saw Say, I was like, hey, the face that could cheer anyone up. And it cheered Jill up a little bit. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2-centimeter deep cut. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Ah, hello, Jill. Man, Stella's so cool. She and Say are both so cool, dude. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with, too. So I'm assuming that Gorilla outside is a bodyguard? That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. And yet, he can still run faster than me with it. True. You want something? I'm fine right now. A brandtini. A big one. I'm in a good mood. My girl Stella going for the biggin. Only one karma shrine though, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. How do I make a big brandtini? It has 6 Adelhyde, so I can't... Do I just double the powdered delta and the Karmatrine? Wait, no, I'm stupid. I forgot how this works. Okay, so yeah, I can... I'm getting a little tipsy, so I just completely forgot how it worked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I completely forgot you can go over the 10. I don't know why. I don't know why I forgot about that. I do it all the time. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2. What did you miss? I can't remember exactly when you left, but Say stopped by. She's still here. She was waiting for Stella, the cat girl. And Say being around cheered Jill up quite a bit. And now Stella is here, so they're both here together. And I'm giving Stella a big Brantini. That's about it. The devs said they only made Stella and Say besties because they looked cute together. I mean, that's fair enough. What more reason do you need than that? Let me check this link. You're not skilled enough to beat me. Anytime you want to challenge me, I'll be glad to beat you again. Nice. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it, but they're too busy being smug assholes. Sweet, classy, happy. Aged. Take a drink of the Brantini. How much do I have left of this? Quite a bit, actually. I'll probably make it through the rest of this day and still have some drink left over, so I'm not terribly worried. Yeah, I took a big drink seeking. I took a nice big gulp. Though we were a dick to Virgilio, I actually kind of think Jill was less of a dick to him than usual, and the fact that she's a dick to him generally is understandable. I think it's weird that she was less of a dick to him than usual. Well, she wasn't less of a dick, but her dickery towards him was more understanding, I guess, is one way to put it. 3-day stream? No. I'm gonna end it after this day. It's getting too late. If I wouldn't dick around so much, I could do a 3-day, but dicking around is like part of why I enjoy this game. I sit here and like, you know, chat for a million years about every line the characters say in this game. Yeah, GameBot. Alright, here's your Brantini, girl. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure. I guess. How'd you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times. She started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kid's park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. Yo, her face. She's blushing. Ooh. Stella's blushing face. I'm gonna smooch her right on her artificial eye. Her cyber eye. So you two have known each other for most of your lives? I've known her longer than I've known my father. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple, say. Oh, Yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? No. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends. Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. What kind of man was he? Gruff. The kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. Brr. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting, though. He was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he was the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Oh. Hey, Joe. What's this? Bloom Light. Oh, a spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. Want it? I don't think I've made a Bloom Light before. You like Catgirl a lot? Yeah, she's cool. Stella's really cool. She's got a really cool eye. Her eye makes her look awesome. Sounds Australian. Brown and samey after the first time. And 3 Karmatron. Not a whole lot of Karmatron, but oh well. Age on the rocks and mixed. Spicy, promo, bland. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4 Adelhyde. 1 Petter Delta. 2 Flanner Guide. 3 Karmatron. Yeah, most of the characters are pretty cool. Stella might be in my opinion, the most interesting in terms of her visual design. Just because, like, she's a big anime trope, but she doesn't seem like an anime trope, I guess. Just because of the way she's presented, for some reason. I don't think of her as, like, an anime, a stupid-ass, like, Moe Blob anime character. Even though, like, you know, Cyber Cat Girl with red hair and drill hair, who is an Ojo-sama stereotype. That's a big, retarded anime trope, but she doesn't seem like one, you know? And also, like I said, her eye looks fucking cool. The biker we had wasn't so cool. Yeah, what Tiger said. The ones that aren't cool are still interesting characters. Yeah, because that's what I was about to say about the biker guy. He's a kind of interesting character, even if he's not, like, cool. Stella and not Virgilio. Fair enough. Bitch. Okay. 2 drinks for the 2 Bloom Lights. I think I need to wash this cup. The last few times I've washed this cup, I think I did it kind of half-assedly. Sounds kind of gross, I guess, but... Here are the drinks. I don't know, I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the 3rd one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's... dimming the light? Oh. Huh. I guess she had too much before I came. Well, I believe I did fill one of her drinks up with Karmatron, if I recall it correctly, so... Well, that, and she must still be tired. From the whole bank thing. Yeah, she told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a White Knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every White Knight regardless of division. That's interesting. Yes, you did. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Say is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members. It's unfair, you know? Among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals, Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. Okay, so maybe I missed a plot point somewhere, but I didn't realize the White Knights was like officially being disbanded and persecuted. Or, you know, I didn't know that was like an official thing that was happening. I figured it was still like just random groups of people who happened to dislike the White Knights. That's interesting. So what is Say gonna do? Like, what is she gonna do with her life? Say mentioned that people were lynching them. Yeah, but I didn't think that was like happening in a widespread way, like Stella just implied. I figured she just meant like a few instances of that happening by, again, just like extremist groups that were doing it. But the way Stella is saying it now, it's more like a widespread, this is what society in general wants to happen. Society in general wants the White Knights to be disbanded. And maybe that's me reading too much into it. I don't know, but that's what it seems like right now. She's still a bodyguard for Stella? Yeah, good point. That's something. Anyway. Well, let me see exactly what she just said. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members... Yeah, I mean, well, she said it was disbanded. I didn't realize the White Knights was, like, actually disbanded. I guess that doesn't necessarily imply anything about societal attitudes in general, but I would imagine that would have to be the case for the White Knights to decide to officially disband. Anyway. Good Queen Lick. Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all that. She's earned the god's favor, I think. But you know, all of that made me realize I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Say wounded asking for help, a part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows, maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come, Say. Let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No. I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Hello? Ah, Kim, welcome. Hey, it's been a while since this fucking bitch was here. I was afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. Okay, so she isn't being a spurg like last time we saw her. That's interesting. 2 Adelheid. 2 Bronze and Extract. Optional Karma Shrine, here we go! You asked for the right thing, girl. On the rocks. And blended. Bitter girly soft. Here. Thanks. So, how's work on the web paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep. I went to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower and told him I quit. Chauvinistic horseblower. Why'd you do that? Well, after I got drunk and overslept, I missed some assignments. My supervisor yelled at me for being late. I got the mandatory bullying. So, at some point, I just kind of snapped and said I didn't have to put up with that. And so, I quit. Oh, I see. Sorry again about that, by the way. Oh, don't worry. I should be the one apologizing. Lashing out like that the next day and all. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts. Even if you do what you want, you'll still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is I don't know what I'll do, but I'm certainly better than being there. I feel free. Free. Okay, so that's obviously meant to harken back to Jill's current inner dilemma, or whatever you want to call it, her inner conflict. It's a wonderful feeling, you know. Feel like I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I could still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do? And all that. But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know. Bubbly or something. Big and bubbly. Let's take a look at what we got. This one's bubbly. No, a beer is bubbly. Let's get something with more Carmitrine, though, if we can. This is 4. Well, this would be 8 since it's big. This would be 10. Fringe Weaver is bubbly. I guess we're going with the Fringe Weaver. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ooh. Aged and mixed. It's like drinking ethylene alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Bubbly, classy, strong. Take a drink. A big drink for a big drink. You better believe it, Towster. I tried to say, like, Frauster or something like that. Yeah, you've got the right idea, Tiger. Exactly. Let's go. Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. It'll also kill things inside of you. I gotta ask though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. Ha! To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you, I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly all I wanted was freedom, a little pause, to stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Yeah? Yeah, give me, something. Something? Sorry. I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright. Optional Carmitrine it is. Oh yeah, that's right. Sparkle Star. 1, 2, 1, an optional Karma Shrine. Hoo-doo-doo-doo, hoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Give her a fedora. They used to actually sparkle, but too many complaints about skin problems made them redesign the drink without the sparkling. Sweet, girly, happy. Take a drink. If I was feeling depressed, serving this to someone would make me happy. Give her a fedora. That would be nice and expensive. I think I'll... Oh, we still have the absinthe. I thought the absinthe would be gone. If her mouth is dry, she probably wanted no alcohol. That's true. But she didn't say that explicitly, so I'm giving her some fucking alcohol. Here. Thanks. Feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it. I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like I can do whatever I want. Study whatever I like, work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks. I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks. Bye, Jill. Please come again. You should take some of that advice for yourself. I know, I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Honey! Aw, Dorothy, sweetie. We're just closing. I said sweetie for some reason. I know, I came for you. For me? What? Why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. All night long. Come again? To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you, and she won't leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there'll be any water in it. You calmed down a bit, but honestly, I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many. You need some humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time, now we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me. Treat yourself. Buy something nice for you and Dorothy. So, I mean... I mean... Is Dorothy literally just gonna keep her some company, or is she gonna put that vibrating tongue to use? Anyway, 0 mistakes. Again, making good money, making that dosh. Flawless service bonus. You better believe it. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. Baby, I got that in the bag. That ain't nothing to worry about. Jill knows how to serve some drinks. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood. Buying a mega Christmas tree will prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a nice day. Yo, where's Dorothy? I don't see Dorothy here. Well, I've got another mechanical object here to comfort myself with. Ooh goo. Who was that Lilum? A very good friend. Mega Christmas tree. I wonder where Dorothy is. Well, let's just say this thing has a blanket over it for a reason. I'm too drunk for subtlety right now. I had to explain the joke that somebody else made. Sorry about that. It's a little past 1 o'clock here, so I think it's about time to call it. I think it's about time to call it. Thanks for watching. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow or not, as usual, because of the whole not destroying my liver thing. I probably won't stream Valhalla tomorrow, but I might stream more Dreadout tomorrow, because that game's kind of interesting, even if I have mixed feelings about it. So, that's just how that is. Remember to drink some water so you don't get dehydrated. Remember to stay hydrated. Remember to drink ocean. Remember to brush your teeth. Remember to floss. Remember to call your parents. Remember to seed your torrents. And remember to have a good night and sleep tight.